자.
왜 연노의식에 참여하고 싶은 거죠?
그건 제가 참가 자격을 얻었으니까요.
루카잖아. 루카가 왜 나부에 오지? 루카, 여기서 널 만날 줄은 몰랐네.
개척자! 네가 왜 여기 있어? 이런 우연이! 난 경기하러 왔어. 우승할 자신은 없지만.
루카 씨 친구분인가요? 자기소개 좀 부탁드려요. 전 스타피스 엔터테인먼트 인턴 기자 카멜라라고 합니다. 전 빼미 씨와 함께 연무의식을 취재하러 왔어요. 근데 빼미 씨가 워낙 바쁘다 보니 인기 선수 인터뷰와 스페셜 프로그램 제작 업무는 제가 맡게 됐죠. 휴, 어깨가 무겁네요. 꽤 오랫동안 인턴으로 일했는데 이번 인터뷰를 망치면 정직원 전화는 더 힘들어질지도 몰라요.
컴퍼니는 아주 엄격한 곳이군요.
괜찮아요. 이건 상사가 절 위해 준비한 시련이나 마찬가지니까요. 이번 기회에 신금을 울리는 소재를 찍기만 한다면 올해는 분명 정직원이 될 수 있을 거예요. 루카 선수에게 그런 소재거리가 느껴져요.
정말요? 전 자신이 없어요. 어떻게 연무의식에 참가하게 됐냐고? 말하자면 긴데. 같이 좀 걷자. 걷는 동안 내가 어떻게 여기 오게 됐는지 말해줄게. 나타샤 누님, 저한테 남은 시간이 얼마나 있죠?
얼마 안 남았어. 마음의 준비를 해둬, 루카.
그럼 제가 더 할 수 있는 건 없을까요?
뭘 더 하려고. 그냥 먹고 싶은 거나 실컷 먹어.
그건 안 되죠. 이렇게 중요한 상황에 마음대로 먹으면 체지방률이 엉망이 되잖아요.
알아. 한시라도 더 빨리 벨로보그 대표 예선 결승전을 치르고 싶어 한다는 거. 하지만 게파드는 쉬운 상대가 아니야.
전 게파드님의 초식을 자세히 연구까지 했다고요. 누님, 두고 보세요. 무조건 게파드님을 이겨서 벨로보그 700여 년의 역사 중 최초로 별하늘에서 경기를 치르는 격투가가 될 테니까요.
이어서 수호자님과 벨로보그 시민들이 지켜보는 가운데 역사적인 대결이 펼쳐질 예정입니다. 실버메인 처리될 감독관 게파드 렌토 대 해머타운의 용사 무쇠팔뚝 루카. 양측 입장해주세요.
내게 나쁜 습관이 있어. 상대의 공격을 한번 받아낸 뒤에야 허점을 찾는다는 거지. 하지만 게파드는 너보다 힘이 훨씬 더 세니까 그 주먹을 무식하게 받아내면 안 된다는 점 명심해.
사부님, 오는 내내 그 말만 하셨어요. 귀에 딱지가 앉을 것 같다고요.
그래, 잔소리는 그만하마. 아무튼 승부에 너무 집착하지 마렴. 손주나불인가 뭔가에 가지 못한다 해도 결승전에서 게파드와 결혼다는 것만으로 충분히 영광스러운 일이니까.
그건 안 돼요. 오빠가 결승전에서 승리하면 코코도 데리고 바깥 세계에 구경 가주기로 약속했단 말이에요.
꿈도 참 야무지군.
걱정하지 마세요. 무조건 이길 테니까요.
Mr. Japard, I've always been hoping to fight you. There's no one in the overworld more worth challenging than you.
I'm honored. I've also been raring to witness the strength of the legendary Luca Strongarm.
I'm not great at conversation, so it's a good thing we're...
Well said, Luca. Let your determined desire for victory speak through your fists.
Our position is solid.
Just getting started.
Don't get cocky. This ends here. Distance is futile.
We're talking.
Snap out of it. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly. Our position is solid.
The punches decide. Give up.
Don't get cocky. In the name of preservation.
Lost. Mr. Japard, you were better than me.
Luca, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too concerned with winning. And that prevented you from unleashing your
Then what am I...
That's a question you need to ask yourself. From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise. Especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril. When perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Law Fu, you will find your answer.
Hold on. When I reach the Law Fu?
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Belobog. My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other worlds. And now I see you're younger and more upbeat than I am. A far more appropriate image for Belobog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the war dance is also to promote Eurilo 6 to the rest of the cosmos. Luca, I'm entrusting the chance of attending the war dance on the Xianzhou Law Fu to you.
Mr. Japard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be earned fairly through our own strength.
You are mistaken, Luca. It is not pity. I am lending you this victory, and you will repay me by winning the war dance.
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the war dance is Luca!
Understood, Mr. Japard. Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klopov Fort and meet with the Supreme Guardian.
Hello, Luca.
Lady Branya! Hi? Sorry, I grew up in the underworld, so I'm not versed in etiquette of any sort.
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the Lafu, the place you're heading to, correct? Let us take this opportunity to discuss it.
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds, we've always just been communicating with the IPC. Why are we suddenly participating in this fighters tournament in this Luofu place?
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, we received an invitation with a highly distorted signal. The Xianzhou Lafu cordially invites Eurilo 6's warriors to join the war.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an invitation to a city that has been buried in time?
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the Eternal Freeze. Luca, have you heard of the story of Igor Haft?
Oh, you mean the legendary warrior? Of course I have! I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged in a furious battle against invaders from beyond the sky!
That's him! When the Eternal Freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. A few months ago, she found a lone grave outside the public graveyard. The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded gemstone. An IPC worker said that the arm was tech from the old world. As for the stone, it's a Xianzhou implement called a Jade Abacus.
Oh, I've heard about that! Miss Lynx thinks it's Igor's grave!
That's right! The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft once left Eurilo 6 before the invasion. And then, no one knows what he did after he left Eurilo 6, and why he decided to come back.
Maybe Igor had been to the Xianzhou? That's why they sent us an invitation?
Maybe Igor even attended the war dance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened long ago for them.
Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, joining this war dance is of august meaning to Belobog. It symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived both the Legion and the Eternal Freeze with tenacity. Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may...
Lady Branya, I'm not well educated. So all I know is that I must achieve glory for Belobog.
Well said. Oh, I almost forgot. Zila had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting. But she entrusted me to... What's that dolt Japard up to now? Luca, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel and arrived on the Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. On account of the fact that the three of us know next to nothing about interacting with other cosmic civilizations, I never thought that while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission.
We've double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Luofu, but after checking the stamp, this invitation was dated 400 years ago.
400 years ago? How is that possible?
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of communications.
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation.
So, we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then. How am I going to explain this to Lady Bronya and Mr. Japard? They have high hopes for me.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotion. If we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred while staying here. Conclusion, we cannot afford it.
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Luofu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called the War Dance. Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the War Dance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, upon qualifying through a test, get to partake in the prestigious Ringmaster's Challenge, facing off against the Xianzhou Luofu's Ringmaster. As for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks to reach the ultimate stage of the Ringmaster's Challenge.
To challenge the Luofu's Ringmaster?
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still participate in the War Dance. You'll definitely have a chance to win and gain honor.
But Mr. Svarog has a point. According to calculations...
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 400 years must be a marvelous twist of fate. And since fate has brought you all here to the Luofu, we will not fail in our hospitality. Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same accommodation and treatment as all other esteemed invited. However, Mr. Luca, you will still have to participate in all the knockout stages and work your way up to the final stage.
Really? At your expense?
The heart of the War Dance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering friendships. My friends, how could we possibly allow you to fret over food and the lodging?
Thank you, Miss Shikue! I'll treasure this opportunity! And just like that, by the grace of Miss Shikue, I didn't die before achieving success! I just learned this old Shinzo saying a few days ago. I've success...
Luca, you are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness. I've decided to follow you and report on your progress throughout the competition.
If only everything were as smooth as when it started. If I had participated in the competition these past few days, I would be... It's been days since I've registered. I haven't participated in a single match yet. Today's my first one. But forget about competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal, everyday life. I'm already halfway into the realm of needing help with daily activities. Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. She said she was over 340 years old. So now, I'm even afraid to talk to people. Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shinzo. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner, and today, I've been blowing up the toilet with my flaming rockets.
I feel ya, Luca. I also...
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. It's because I'm an Intellatron.
Huh.
Sorry. Please, continue.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I've felt so useless. I can't even do something as trivial as asking for directions. Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations. It's my first time going out to the world, but I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming that I can't keep my footing.
Where are your Bellabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Eurilo 6 with that gemmed pendant. Oh, Svarog took Hook out to play. He's really good with kids. I'm so irate, and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse shape than ever. The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh, why am I explaining this to you? You should know better than me.
Why not check out who your first opponent is before the competition starts? It's better than wallowing here, as it'll just make you...
Thanks for talking to me and cheering me up. Sure, I'll head off and meet my first opponent.
Luca has regained his energy. Full health revive, oh yeah!
Attention all visitors. If you encounter any difficulties, please feel free to...
Oh, look! Those are my opponents for my first match.
Isn't that Sushang?
Are you here to watch our match?
This is our next opponent, Luca.
Hello everyone, I'm Luca, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring.
Bellabog. Oh, I think Lilgoy mentioned it before, but I can't seem to remember. What kind of place is it? Oh, wow. I can't imagine that. I'm sorry. The Xianzhou Yaoqing doesn't have much artificial...
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name with my fists.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, Sushang used an idiom.
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luca. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snapping shots for material.
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luca? Could Luca be the fighter that you've been training?
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power. Definitely capable of taking down a kid with one punch at a time.
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another and overwhelm with numbers.
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy. Sorry. It's my first time participating in the war dance. I'm the only one in my team.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is starting in an hour. I'll give you some real-life tactical pointers in the ring.
Sleepy Sushang, that's over the line! You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you run off to the opponent's corner?
It's just, our friend from afar requires some assistance, that's all. Don't we Cloud Knights also earnestly help out and provide direction to the travelers we encounter on our daily patrol?
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat, get back to your prep.
I appreciate it. Thank you, new friend, whose age I won't try to estimate. we're heading back to the lounge.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is going to give me tactical advice in the ring. What a kind-hearted person.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
Please stay tuned.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
War Dance commemorative items. A collector's model of the Sword Champion.
Clown Knights. Luca, you're the best. Luca, ready? I think I...
Luca, have more
Your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert. Welcome everyone to the War Dances Knockout Stage, brought to you live. Presenting the two corners of this match, we have the Lofu's Cloud Knights, Lil Gwei Support Association. What kind of name is this? And representing the city of Belleville, Luca Strongarm. Between these two groups of contenders, who will emerge victorious?
Come at us, Mr. Luca. My team will show you the prowess of the Cloud Knights formation. Simple. You just gotta stand at the byline and give your team tactical instructions. Of course, being a spectator is the easiest. Little Gwei's up there in the stands right now, watching us duke it out from her vantage point. Oh, she's such a baddie.
Hear that, everyone? Lil Gwei is someone in the audience watching us. Brothers, we mustn't disappoint our Lil Gwei!
Woohoo! For Lil Gwei, we will emerge victorious!
If I lose, those people dear to me will be disappointed too. Looks like we have to give it our all.
If the Cloud Knights fail, Little Gwei will be disappointed. If the Cloud Knights win, our friends from Belleville will be disappointed. No matter the ending, disappointment inevitably awaits one party. Oh, welcome to the cruel world of competition.
For Lil Gwei, form up!
Let me remind you, on the War stage, the atmosphere of the spectators is very important. Show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you. Do we still have the upper hand? Time to make a decision.
Step out of it.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to show off our stuff.
Attack and turns the tide of the battle.
The punches decide.
The opponent strikes again. How will Luca react?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support.
Turn it up!
Nap time.
Ready for another?
Small fry.
Everyone is screaming for Luke.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Where's the applause?
Let's see some sparks fly!
Keep up!
Brothers and sisters, get it together. Little Way is watching.
This... Why is there a fragmentum creation? Am I...
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Down once again. The opponent is not leaving any openings for Luca.
Step out of it.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up!
Come, let's steal the winning blow. Don't give him another chance.
Looks like Little Blade Support Association is ready to end this match once and for all. Luca's been knocked down.
Hey, coach! Don't just stand there staring.
Then should I go up there myself and defeat you guys for him?
Ugh, of course not. Come, let me show you how it's done.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Where's the applause?
Let's see some sparks fly!
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Now
Time for the main event. Turn it up!
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Commencing support.
The punches decide.
And the winner is Luca Strongarm! Who would have thought a rookie challenger like Luca would win? But how much further will he make it? Day 2.
Something feels off. What is happening to me? I feel a little strange. I just saw those Cloud Knights grow fangs and claws.
Hey, show a little sportsmanship. We've already won, so what's with the
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I just feel like everything I'm seeing is a...
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams, it also seemed like my textbooks grew...
Your situation is clearly different.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda? This is the Cienjo version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Grab some Sweet Dream Soda. A sweetness that's bound to last. I was in charge of outsourcing Soul Glad's ads during my 6th internship period. Some of it might have turned into a
I feel much better. I'm very sorry if I said anything rude just now. I really think those Cloud Knights are a cut above the rest.
Excessive compliments can seem disingenuous if overdone, pal. We're just your typical rank and file.
In terms of martial prowess, the average Cloud Knight appears to match even the most elite Silvermane squads.
Your praise is making me all confused now. Wait, could it be?
Those Cloud Knights said they were just ordinary soldiers. They were tough as heck, and yet they're just the Luofu's most ordinary fighters. Urilo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm clueless about things everyone else takes for granted. Forget strength. Even the gap in everyday knowledge isn't something I can get past overnight. But no matter how wide that gap is, I must wield my fists. I must fight, and I must win. Right now, Lady Bronya, Master Oleg, and Zila, all the people who stayed in Belobog are working day and night to keep it up and running. Mr. Japard placed his faith in me, entrusted me with the chance to represent Belobog. I cannot disappoint him. Any of them. I must offer nothing less than victory. So, I would like to officially ask you to be my coach. Because you're strong, and you know plenty of strong people. When you were pretending to be my coach in the last match, you were a great help. I want to bridge the gap between myself and this world. Trailblazer, will you help me? Thank you, Coach! I'll do my best to keep up and train seriously.
Such a burning friendship. Don't do this to me, guys. My camera, it's getting wet. And the shot, it's getting blurry. Luca, I'll do everything I can to assist you. You'll both become the most legendary coach and fighter team there is. And I'll create a special feature that will finally bag me that permanent role.
Oh man. Miss Carmela, why is your dream making me tear up too?
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules for the next match first.
VIP. Don't let me down.
Entangled! To my heart's content!
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Time to play the next piece. Resonate all together. Feeling tired? Be of your body and mind. What are you looking at? It's okay. It's okay. Tonight, stars echo.
Give an inch and we'll take a lot.
Time to twirl!
Bending the rules. We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Time to twirl!
Who's the little backstabber?
who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Feel the fire deep within. You're the key to where my trust begins. Join my dream, it's just the right time. Oh, oh, oh. Leave it all behind. Get ready now. Rise up into my...
Yeah!
Renew
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Let me show. And here...
Misery.
Time to twirl!
Punish! Take a leap into the face. Don't lose yourself in the dating.
Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl!
Get ready now. Welcome to
Do you know who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Bending the rules.
Time to twirl!
Honored to meet you. Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Bending the rules.
renew your definition. Whoa, so high. Let me show. Now hear my declaration.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Time to twirl!
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time to twirl!
Immerse yourself in it.
Hear my declaration. No more ties.
Time to twirl!
Self-inflicted misery.
Yes, you!
Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
To Earth! It descends with might! Eradicate! Right on time.
Not a step back!
I'll melt it all down. Clouds and cleaves a path! Yes, you!
Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
Right on time. Yes, you!
Not a step back!
To Earth! It descends with might! Eradicate! Right on time.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
I've yet to find a lump of iron I can't melt. Rock-shattering slash!
All things are as one.
I'll melt it all down.
The fight is set.
Run, mountains fall!
Eliminating threat. Stay back, Clara.
Not a step back!
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too! Help me, Mr. Sparrow!
Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
That's your pathetic. That's your pathetic.
Just give it up!
Stay back, Clara.
Not a step back! Here stands the Silvermane Guard! Not a step back! Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
Are you alright?
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora!
As you command.
Just give it up!
As you command. Are you alright?
I'm okay!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
It's over!
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitter's leaderboard to confirm her ranking.
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off! Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
Competition, but...
Nice! Looks like I've got enough points! How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful... Okay! Time to get fired up! Let's head back to the lounge.
Already a few matches have gone by in the blink of an eye. Have you gotten used to the situation, Luca?
Yes. Yes, I have. But the hallucinations are getting strong. I'm a boxer! My head gets hit every other day.
You should be more careful then. Many athletes suffer from brain complications in their later years. The minds of organic life forms are very fragile.
You're starting to scare me now. Good thing I've got plenty of youth left to burn. I can't falter now. The next match is gonna be crucial, and my opponent is... I guess you can call her an old acquaintance. Never met her in the flesh, but who in Belobog wouldn't know of her?
Oh, Miss Topaz is the cutest among the 10 stone hearts. Oh, I like her.
No offense, Miss Carmela, but I'm not keen on the IPC. They nearly turned my home into an asset that could be bundled and sold.
Mr. Luca, the IPC is a megacorp. It's easy to pin labels on people, but at the end of it, everyone we meet is living flesh and bones with feelings. I'm also an IPC staff member. Do you hate me too?
I spoke out of turn. Please forgive my rudeness, Miss Carmela. You're right. You're right. I should find out what kind of person Topaz is for myself. Topaz, the IPC's participating representative. Honestly, I don't really hate her. I heard she was the one who granted the time extension. Maybe she's not so bad after all. But I have a certain instinctive wariness of those bigwigs from the IPC. No, I can't let that fear control me. If she's my opponent, I will let her witness our strength. I can't lose to her.
Luca, are you ready to fight?
I'm ready.
I'm also ready to record some footage.
Next in the ring, two competitors with a deep-seated rivalry. The atmosphere is already charged with tension before the first punch has even been thrown. You can feel the fireworks are about to explode. In the blue corner, representing Team Bellabog, Luca Stronga. In the red corner, it's the liquidation specialist of the International Peace Corporation, Topaz the Debt Retriever.
Who would have thought the people of Eurilo 6 would start making waves in the cosmos? It's a pleasure to see you here at the War Dance.
I'm really looking forward to this match too, Miss Topaz. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase our Bellabogian pride to you.
This is a momentous event that only happens once every few Amber eras. The IPC regards the Sanjo Alliance as a close friend. Of course we have to attend. I hear you're Team Bellabog's coach, which really surprised me. The Astral Express helped mediate Bellabog's debt previously, and now you're assisting them in the War Dance. When a child is growing up, they need to learn to find their own footing in the world.
The Bellabogians have always lived under difficult conditions. We children already knew our path forward long ago.
A lofty proclamation. I harbor no ill will towards Bellabog. I merely wish to see if, after evading that debt crisis, the people of Bellabog can truly stand on their own. If we rely too much on the charity of major influences to help us overcome hardships, they will never truly become free, but rather remain a servant under the illusion of freedom.
The people of Bellabog have never been servants!
I apologize. Just speaking my mind. It appears I've ruffled some feathers. Time to get on the stage, Luca of Bellabog.
You.
We may not call upon the influence, but that doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
It's better to make no move.
Those who can knock down Luca, I'll be sure to give you an excellent score in your performance evaluation.
Let's roll, people, for our performance evaluation!
Come on, since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat needs optim. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All things human creations. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Little more heat.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Legendary.
Destined for oblivion.
This combat needs up to. This is double speed.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Your subordinate forces have almost been whittled down.
Not like I have a choice. If you want something done properly, do it yourself.
Think thrice, act once. Though often twice shall suffice.
What did you just call me?
It appears Luca is.
No! It's nothing. Come at me, Miss Topaz! No, my hallucinations are getting worse.
Looks like it's time to get serious.
Like, since you're already here, why not have a meal before the leave?
You are doomed to fail.
Again? It's better to make no move. More season.
All things in the human creations. Time for a buzz. This combat needs. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
Destined for oblivion.
Witness the avalanche.
Coming in hot. In there, Luca.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before the leave? Little more heat.
I weep for the departed.
Everyone is screaming for Luca.
That's half the work.
This combat needs. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We're not done yet.
You fight well, Mr. Luca, but it's time to end this game of playing house.
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before the leave?
All things human creations.
Still waters of oblivion.
Opponent has stepped up their offense. They're probably trying to end it quickly so they can get off work early.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
A world devoured by ice.
More enemies. I see through you. Converge and awaken.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Apologies, but it looks like this match that should have been yours.
The avalanche! Judgment of eternal winter!
Strong. She wasn't even using her power just now.
Has been completely cornered by Topaz. Be able to turn the tide of his precarious predicament?
Luca, get it together. Throw a punch. Keep moving, Luca. The boxing champ of Boulder Town can't fall here.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the meal?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All things inhuman creations.
Little more sheets. I like adding fuel.
I weep for the departed.
This combat. This is double speed.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the meal?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
And the winner is Luca! Team Bellabog has proven its superiority and defended its honor.
Isn't that Snowy Owl an IPC employee? Why is he getting so sentimental? Luca, you fought well. Victory is yours.
You pulled your punches, Miss Topaz. Do you think so little of me?
You're mistaken. For the 10 stone hearts, going all out is something we only do in life and death situations. This is nothing but a casual spar. Best that everyone emerges unscathed without a scratch. We don't want the IPC's protective gear sails to take a hit now, do we? You took the win. Have more faith in yourself. This was a hard-earned victory. And with all due respect, it was you who underestimated me, right?
Of course not. I wouldn't dare look down on one of the IPC's legendary employees.
You peg everyone with an IPC job title as one of their lapdogs. You think we've sold our souls and become servants for profit. Don't deny that. I know that look all too well. The IPC doesn't need fleeting, intangible goods like souls. They only want profit. My home and Bellabog aren't so different. We are all struggling to eke out an existence in this merciless universe, hell-bent on living long enough to touch happiness. And the messengers of the Amber Lord gave me that chance. Jetso, you understand now? We have much, much more in common than you think, Luca. I hope that Bellabog can find the strength within to lift itself up. Now, you've left your city in hopes of getting the cosmos to notice you, and that's certainly admirable. But in this cosmos full of selfishness and malice, are you truly prepared to face even greater crises? Whether you are or not, I wish you the best of luck. Keep it up, and keep winning matches. I've had my fill, so I should be leaving. I have a lot of negotiations to attend to back on the Lofu.
Miss Topaz, wait. It wasn't my intent to look down on you. I believe me.
Don't take it to heart. Isn't it a tradition to trash talk each other before a match starts?
hallucinations are getting worse. When I was fighting Topaz, do you know who I saw? I saw Madame Cocolia standing at the other end of the ring, summoning blades of ice aimed at me. I guess so. I don't think this is just some simple culture.
Oh, I know! It's gotta be some IPC baddie dressed up as the Supreme Guardian, so you would hesitate to attack Topaz!
There's a break coming up, so there won't be any fights. Luca, you can use this chance to rest and recuperate.
I do need a break. I'm not actually an Iron Man or anything. Speaking of which, Pitch Dark the Great, what are you doing here on your own?
Svarog said he needed to do some data sampling. He asked Hook to wait for him here and not disturb Luca. Hook has been a goodie and waiting here alone.
Data sampling? Forget it. It's not. Coach, I think I need to get my symptoms looked at. But where can I see a doctor on the Xianzhou? Please, if you don't mind. I hope they're as good as Natasha. What does the Divination Commission do?
A simple explanation would be that they are the information technology department on the Xianzhou. They are mainly responsible for predicting the future.
Predicting the future? I guess they're kind of a big deal. At first I thought she was a little awkward, but I guess she just doesn't like socializing. What should we do first? See a doctor or go to the Divination Commission? Actually, I'm not too sure how long it takes to see a doctor. Let's meet up with Lynx at the Divination Commission for—
I wanna go too! I wanna go too!
What did Svarog say? Pitch Dark Hook the Great isn't allowed to just—
This lounge is so small and boring. I can't show off my moves in a tiny place like this.
Then, Pitch Dark Hook the Great, shall I take you to Arum Alley to eat yummy food? Have you ever eaten a song lotus cake that chirps?
I've never eaten it before. What's that? If I can taste this sun glotter's cake, I'll make you the mole's grand captain of gourmet discovery.
Thank you, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Let's set off right now.
Miss Carmela is such a kind person. She could get along with Hook so quickly. Okay, Coach. We should get going too. Oh, look! Lynx is over there. Quick, let's go see her.
101010 is...
Luca, you're here. I had a strange encounter. I was at the plaza watching people play cards, and I met a kind-hearted girl. She said she could help us repair the jade abacus we brought. But she was just called away by a few diviners and still hasn't returned.
Yeah, isn't this girl a bit much?
Could you? There are too many unfamiliar people over there. The girl should be just over there, playing some game with other diviners.
President Ching, you're getting better and better! You're probably slacking off at work playing this game, right?
You're one to talk, setting up endless scenarios in the Divination Commission.
So it is you, President Ching.
I'm sorry. I was too engrossed playing. I didn't notice the time.
Isn't this the Nameless? You're super popular in our circle. Every Pathfinder fan knows you.
It's the Pathfinder fan circle.
We heard that you relied solely on the Pathfinder to overcome the Heliobus possessing the Master Diviner. That's definitely the highlight of the Pathfinder since its conception 300 years ago. Many of the diviners here were there. You can't hide it from us.
Okay. He and I have some things to take care of. Play with you next time.
No! You guys can't leave!
Gosh, you scared me. What do you want?
It's not every day we meet a Pathfinder legend. We can't let you leave that easily. You have to play a round of Pathfinder with me, or I won't let you take President Ching away. I'll do anything it takes just to have a match with you.
Just play around with her. I doubt she'll let go of this chance to boast about it.
Let's play around! You ready to have a match with me? Sure, lightning quick! call you a legend for nothing, Nameless. You solve my riddle in a Pathfinder. Once you play, you'll forget about hatred, love, and life itself. In the Divination Commission, we play such a magnificent, bold, and fiery game.
Satisfied now? Then we'll be off. We'll come find you tomorrow if we're free.
Hold on! Recently, our Pathfinder Circle has also been organizing a major event, taking advantage of the momentum not just for those in the Luofu. Plenty of our like-minded... You may have seen our ad we put out in the papers. You should join if you're interested. If you join up, our first major event will be considered a wild success. Fantastic! Looking forward to it!
Who would have thought that you'd be so immensely popular in some weird circle? Is this the friend that you mentioned, Luca? Pleased to finally meet you. I keep seeing you in the news. My name is Qingche, a diviner from the Divination Commission. Is this the friend that you mentioned, Luca? Pleased to finally meet you. I keep seeing you in the news. My name is Qingche, a diviner from the Divination Commission. Miss Lynx has told me everything. She also said she found some rare antique that she hopes I can fix. At first glance, I knew it was a jade abacus, and an old model from centuries ago, too. Out of curiosity, I accepted the job to restore the data inside it. Nothing gets past you. You know that the Master Diviner has returned to the Yuchue on business? Before she departed, she left me with a mountain of data, spreadsheets, and even more data and spreadsheets. My eyes were seeing stars. Now that such an opportunity has fallen into my lap to restore an important historical document, strictly speaking, taking this job doesn't count as slacking off. And I might even get to unveil a fascinating tale. Why would— And I've actually already restored part of the information. But Link said that you have to be the first one to look at it, because the owner of this jade abacus is your idol.
She's right. Thank you, Lynx.
Let's play the recording then.
Trust me, with your skills, you'll surely make a name for yourself if you join the Interstellar Circuit. Prize money, fame, things others can't achieve in a lifetime, all within your reach.
Of course, I'd be thrilled to win, but what I truly hope for is that people will listen to my post-match speech.
I know what you're thinking. I've heard about your home's plight. Honestly, many worlds have been attacked by Nanook's Mad Legion, so I must remind you, the audience paid good money to watch a thrilling show. They're not interested in your words of woe and weal. Igor, you sure are a miracle. For a competitor hailing from a frontier planet to get into the final at Pier Point, it's something only a handful have achieved. So cheer up a little.
I'm just a plaything for their entertainment. Look at what I've had to do. Severing my perfectly good arm, and replacing it with an IPC prosthetic. All to make the match. If Mom saw me in this state, she would be heartbroken.
If your mother saw the prize money you won, she'd understand.
Can my prize money buy me an army?
If you want to buy a mercenary army outfitted with standard gear, you'd have to defend your champion's title at least 20 times, and accept countless endorsements. Can you last that long? Can your home?
This story got much heavier than anticipated.
Igor left his home planet before the Antimatter Legion invaded. When he participated in all the fighting tournaments across the cosmos, he would address the audience with a speech after he won, hoping that would raise awareness about the Antimatter Legion and save his planet.
He really was an extraordinary
Alas, the cosmos is infinitely vast, easily drowning out one planet's meek cry for help. Sorry. I shouldn't have spoken so flippantly about a fascinating tale earlier.
It's all right. This is a chapter in history that's already happened anyway.
Regardless, to be able to hear Igor's actual voice after 7 centuries.
This section of information doesn't mention the Xianzhou Alliance at all. I wonder how he fought his way to the Luofu.
Anyway, this is all the content that's been restored so far. I should be able to salvage some data, but I'll need a couple of days. Perhaps the subsequent data will be able to tell us why he arrived on the Xianzhou. We'll contact you if there are any new findings.
I'll stay at the Divination Commission for now. There are some other matters I have to handle besides restoring the Jade Abacus.
I'll try my best to restore the data in the Jade Abacus, but it'll take some time.
I feel dizzy. Let's hurry up and see a doctor.
I'll stay at the Divination Commission for now.
I'll try my best to restore the data in the Jade Abacus, but it'll take...
Whoa! This is the Alchemy Commission? This whole place is a hospital? Wow, cutting-edge medicine! You must really be something to bring.
A few patches should do the trick.
No, isn't that Miss Sushang? What's she doing here? Miss Sushang! What a coincidence!
What sort of greeting is that? You're the one with the problem.
Sorry. I mean, are you here to...
No, I came here to help my Cloud Knight coworkers get medication for their bruises and swelling.
Sorry, I went too hard on him.
It was a fair match, so no one's to blame. Actually, we should be grateful to you. They were so impressed by your abilities that they said they wanted to train harder.
We meet again. Who is this beside you?
Hello, I'm Luca, a friend of his. I'm from Belobog, and a contestant in the current war dance.
Belobog. Apologies, I'm not familiar with the name. Regardless, welcome to the Luofu, Mr. Luca. Are you here for a consultation?
This might sound weird.
Interesting. Let's run an imaging test first to confirm that your brain has no organic issues.
Huh? What's it got to do with anything organic? I thought mechanical parts were fine in the tournament.
Not that organic. It means, how do I explain this?
The brain is...
Don't worry. Now that you're at the Alchemy Commission, I'll do my best to find a solution. Hold still and don't move. 3, 2, 1. Cheese! We are not taking a photo.
Cauldron Master, what do you see? Is there any hope for me?
There's a huge shadow in his brain. Could it...
I'm too young to die, Doc.
That shadow looks a lot like my hand.
Look, you're still making the V sign. I told you it's not a photo. exam results, it looks like there's nothing wrong with your brain. Mr. Luca, have you been eating anything unusual lately?
Let me think. I ate some of the local delights when I got here. Song lotus cake, chili oil beef offal stew, scale gorge spring water, mung bean soda, spicy diced chicken, garlic infused pork. After the tournament officially started, my diet has been pretty much the same. Brown rice, corn, buckwheat, boiled chicken breast, boiled beef shank, poached fish, boiled prawns.
Are we feeding livestock here? Mr. Luca, don't be afraid to tell me. Is he mistreating you? I will make sure you get justice.
Of course not. I have to watch what I eat during a match. I can't be stuffing myself with
Your appetite astounds me. But it seems you didn't eat anything that might affect your brain.
Oh, right! After the match with Miss Sushang, I drank a bottle of Sweet Dream soda. But I think I was already hallucinating before.
Sweet dreams, so I think I understand what's going on. It's not unusual to be anxious when you're far away from home. When your nerves were thrown into disarray, the Sweet Dream soda you drank intensified it. That drink has a fair amount of memoria in it, intended to make dreams more vivid and pleasant. But instead, it caused your anxiety to be amplified, eventually triggering serious hallucinations.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
It's all right. There's no cure for such a symptom. What I mean is that you don't require medication. Just stroll around the La Fu more and take in the barrage of new sights and sounds. Stop drinking Sweet Dream soda and your symptoms will disappear in a few days.
Stroll around the Lo Fu more. Don't drink Sweet Dream soda. Okay.
I'm suddenly reminded of something that might help alleviate your symptoms. Please wait a moment.
Something that can help alleviate my...
Lady Lingsha said that these medical patches are very effective, but we're fighting again tomorrow. Will it be enough? But we've been revived. You guys didn't know? The War Dance has a popularity revival rule. If eliminated contenders or teams garner enough popularity votes in online polls, they can participate in the repechage and re-enter the ring.
So, Miss Sushang's team is really popular then.
It's all mainly thanks to my good friend, Little Gwei. All she has to do is tap a finger on the internet, and our popularity votes will blast through the roof like a comet. Are you sure? I'm not well read, so I might really believe you. Anyway, it's all thanks to Lil Gwei's hard work that I, Sushang, am back in the fight.
Not bad at all. A friend that you can rely on is the most blissful thing in the world.
Mr. Luca, come take a look. This is the tusk purr treatment that I've prepared for you.
Whoa! What is it? Touch it! Touch it! Oh, it's too cute! Oh, you're just like a strawberry bun! Never! I can't stay rational in the face of such cuteness!
This is a tusk purr of the Xianzhou Juming. Warm, sweet, not for consumption.
Oh, it's pretty cute. But how can it make me better?
The tusk purr is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep quality, treat insomnia, and relieve anxiety and depression. And the tusk purr loves strong memoria. The more depressed you are, the more happy it'll be. Isn't that right, little fella?
Sounds great.
Don't worry. This tusk purr is a personal pet of mine. I can lend it to you for this treatment, but you have to take good care of it.
I can't thank you enough. All throughout my journey, I've received so much help from the Alliance.
You two? You guys have something important to attend to later, right? It must be awfully tiring lugging this cutie pie around. Stop staring at me with those wary eyes. You all go take care of your stuff. I'm about to head back to the Sky Splitter to deliver some meds to the team. As a Cloud Knight, I always help out and do at least one good deed a day. I can take this tusk bird to the lounge for you. I'll just hold it for a bit, I swear. I won't steal it.
That's fine by me, Miss Sushang. You can also come play.
Oh, yeah! Thank you, Mr. Luca. Come here, cutie. Adorable little Tusky, you're so cute. I could just gobble you right up.
Aw, she's acting just like Zila did the first time she saw a real plains bear.
Looks like the Tuskbird not only regenerates rationality, it also destroys it. Now that'd make for an interesting research topic. If there's nothing else I can do for the both of you, I'll be on my way.
Thank you for the Tuskbird. I will treasure it and shower it with love. You go back first. I'm gonna take a stroll along the streets. Looks like the Alchemy Commission should have given you a prescription as well. That doctor advised me to walk around the town and see more of the sights. If I can walk along the streets alone for a few more times, I might be able to conquer my fears of the big city. After all, I'll have to be like Igor, competing all over the cosmos for Belobog in the future. I can't keep getting spooked and hallucinating all the time. I'm lost. Again. The streets in this big city all look the same. I just want to enjoy a cup of tea. Why is it so difficult? Isn't this a great opportunity to practice asking for directions? Let's ask this guy. Excuse me, little bro. I'm not sure how old you are.
Are you talking to me? If you're not one of the long life species, then I guess we're around the same age. Is there something you need?
I'd like to ask, how can I get to the Sleepless Earl?
Go straight until Starwatcher Avenue. Keep to the right, and you'll see a storyteller performing on your way. That's where the Sleepless Earl is.
Thanks, little bro. Really sorry for the trouble. It's my first time visiting another civilization.
It's normal to feel a little uncomfortable when you're so far from home. If you need any help, just ask. So,
I'm from Belobog. Oh, we've only recently re-established connections with the cosmos, so you might not have heard of it.
Belobog? I've heard of it from others. No wonder your metal arm looks so awesome. Master, you must be here to compete in the war dance, right?
Master? You flatter me. My name is Luca. I'm here to compete in the war dance. I hope to make a name for myself by successfully challenging the ringmaster of the Xianzhou Luofu, so that everyone will know the name Belobog.
You want to challenge the ringmaster of the Luofu? You want to challenge Yanqing? It seems like our stars are aligned.
You're also here to compete in the war dance? Are you also here to challenge the one named Yanqing?
I guess, as a warrior, I always have to keep challenging myself.
Yeah, I agree. Warriors have to keep challenging themselves and strong enemies. If you stop moving forward and get scared by the enemy in front of you, all past battles become meaningless. To be able to represent the Xianzhou Luofu. This Yanqing must truly be a legendary fighter. I'm not feeling so sure of myself now that I think about it.
I feel the same as you whenever I stand in the ring. Although I am confident in the skills that I've honed over the years through my hard work, honestly speaking, there's always that nagging uncertainty about how good my opponents might be. It's like...
I've got a little trick that can help you conquer your pre-match anxiety. Find an empty place and scream the name of your opponent until you truly believe that you can beat the enemy you fear.
What an interesting trick! Okay, I'll give it a go. I will be victorious. The last one standing in that ring can only be me.
I, Luca, will definitely win. I will defeat Yanqing. Come on, let me hear you shout. Let's pump ourselves up.
Me too?
Come, shout with me. I will defeat Yanqing.
I will defeat Yanqing!
Yanqing won't defeat me!
Yanqing won't defeat me! Hey, you're right! All that shouting made me feel much more confident.
See? I wasn't lying. Although I haven't seen much of the world, I do have a lot of experience fighting. I hope this helps.
Thank you, Luca. It's late. I have to go prepare for my match.
Oh, my friend, you haven't told me your name.
You can call me Lung Feng. In the Xianzhou language, it means an icy blade. May fate bring us together again, Luca.
Lung Feng. Now that's a really cool name for such a cool...
Is Luca back yet? Let's head back to the lounge and take a look.
Collector's model of the Sword Champion.
Ta! Ta!
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.